virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn maths. Okay, now we will move to the chapter. Let us learn maths of standard 4th and name of the chapter is measurement. Dear children, this is part 3 of this lesson. In part 1, we have gone through about the measurement of length and distance. The tools used were scale, ruler, tape, etc. Isn't it? In measurement part 2, we have learnt about the mass, right? How to weigh the given object, isn't it? Okay, in this part 3, we will go through the use of this tool. Okay? Measurement scales. See, we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, and 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. This we know because we have already completed about length and the mass, isn't it? We use different tools to measure the weight or to weigh the mass, right? See, this is a simple balance or balance scale. This is a digital one, right? We use these different types of tools to measure the mass or to measure the weight of the given object, isn't it? And the unit is kilogram, or in short form it is kg, and gram, that is g. Okay? Now today we will go through about volume and capacity. Come on, tell me, which one will you use to fill this green color tub? You can see here a green color tub. Here you can see a blue colored bucket and a red colored glass. We want to fill this green colored tub with water. Which one you will use? This one or this one? Yes, very good. You will go for this bucket, right? Means you can easily fill this green colored tub within some time, isn't it? Now tell me, what is the reason behind? See here, a boy is filling the bucket with the help of the glass. This bucket became full when 40 glasses of water were poured into it. Means you have to pour 40 glasses of water in this bucket, then the bucket will become full. Now same bucket, but this girl is using the pitcher. See what she says. This big bucket became full with 10 pitchers of water. Here we will see this girl is using the same bucket, but she is using the pitcher. And what she says, this bucket became full with 10 pitchers of water. Yes, why so? What is the reason behind this? Yes, can you tell me? Here he has to pour 40 glasses of water, but this girl will pour only 10 pitchers of water. Yes, very good. Because pitcher is larger than the glass. Pitcher is larger than the glass, so it contains more water than the glass, isn't it? Very good. Here, no matter who fills water in the bucket, it should measure the same, isn't it? For that, we must use a standard measure. We need a standard measure. How we use that scale and tape to measure the length. How we use the balance scale or the digital or electronic balance to weigh the mass. Like that only here also we need some standard measures to weigh the liquids, isn't it? Can we weigh water using balance scale? If you want to weigh water or any liquid, can we use balance scale or can we use this ruler? Yes? Can you tell me? No. Right? The standard unit of measuring volume is liter. Remember this? The standard unit of measuring volume. Okay? To measure any liquid, we need a standard unit that is nothing but liter. And the short form is only L. Okay? Liter. And here also 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay? See, this is the tool we use to weigh the volume of a liquid. You know that liquid occupies the shape of the container. In science we read that one. Correct? Liquid occupies the shape of the container. They don't have their own shape. Right? Here when we pour water, milk, anything, means any liquid in this, it measures 1000 ml up to full. Okay? Here we can see the different measures. This measures 500 ml. ml means milliliter. Okay? And here this is 200 ml. Milliliters. This is 100 ml or 100 milliliter. Okay? These are the standard unit or the standard weighing tools. Okay? And liter, the short form is L. Like that milliliter, the short form is ml. Got this? Now you can see here cups. Measuring cups. Yes, this is 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, half cup. This is 3/4 or 3/4 cup, and this is 1 cup. Here we can see the measurement also. Half cup means 120 ml. Got this? 1/3 cup means 80 ml. These mother use these types of cups while she prepares cake or any dishes, isn't it? Here, measuring capacity. Capacity is a new word for you. Remember the meaning? Capacity is a measure of how much space something takes up. I will tell you with the help of the example. Okay, we will clear that. See, this is a mug. Okay, here L is equal to liters it is given. See here, you can read the readings. 250 ml, 500 ml, 750 ml, 1 liter. Isn't it? This mug measures 1 liter. We can say that the capacity of this mug is 1000 ml, is nothing but 1 liter. Remember the capacity. What is the capacity of this mug? 1000 ml or 1 liter. Okay? And how much liquid you can see in this mug? See, this is volume. That is called as volume. What is the volume of this liquid? This is equal to 750 ml. Right? This is called volume. Whatever the amount of the liquid is, that is nothing but volume of that liquid. And capacity of this mug. Okay? Or jar. Here you can see different measuring jars. Okay, here see the capacity is 1 liter. And the volume is also 1 liter because we can see liquid up to 1 liter. Here the capacity of this measuring jar is 20 ml and the volume is 15 ml. Here also we can see the measuring jar or measuring cylinder of 1 liter. The capacity is 1 liter and the volume is also 1 liter. Isn't it? Here it is given 100 ml, 200 ml, 300 ml. These cylinders, measuring cylinders, we use in laboratory to measure the chemicals. Okay. Write capacity and volume of each. Yes, we know the meaning of capacity and we know the meaning of volume too, isn't it? Okay, we will try to write the capacity and volume of this first jar. See here. Now we will move to second jar. What is the capacity of this jar? Yes, capacity of this jar is 1000 ml, isn't it? Yes, here what is the capacity of this jar? Yes, this is 2000 ml, 2 liters. This is also of 2 liters and this is of 1 liter. Okay, now we will move to volume. You know the volume, you know the meaning of volume. The amount of liquid, that is nothing but the volume. Here we can see the blue colored liquid up to, see here, this is 500, this is 1000 and one more part, isn't it? So that is 1100 ml. How you read the scale? After centimeter, one part means 1 millimeter, right? Like that only here. This is 1000. Okay, 1000 milliliter and one more means 1100 milliliter. And here you can see this is 250 and here you can write this is as 450 ml because one part less. 250, this is 300, this is 350, this is 400 and 450, isn't it? So we can write here 450 ml. Yes, the volume of this liquid in this jar is here 1500, this is 1600, 1700, 1800 ml. Got this? Like this you have to measure the capacity and you have to measure the volume of the given liquid. Here, milkman use a measure of 1 liter, half liter to distribute the milk. See here, you know this measuring tool I think you have seen in the hands of the milkman, right? He uses this cylinder or measuring tool to measure the milk to give half liter, 1 liter. Got this? 1.5 liter. Okay? Come on, tell me how many quarters of milk are required to fill 1 liter milk can. See, this is a milk can of 1 liter. Yes, I have one bottle of quarter liter, that is 250 ml. How many quarter liter bottles I need to fill this 1 liter milk can? Come on, tell me. This is quarter. You know that one full has how many quarters? 4 quarters. Very good. So 4 bottles I need to fill this milk can. Isn't it? Here 250 into 4, that equals to 1000. That is nothing but 1 liter. Isn't it? We will study this. Now 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, milliliter. This we know. So half liter is equal to half of 1000, that is nothing but 500 ml. Okay, now what about quarter liter? Half of half, that is nothing but 250 ml. Isn't it? You know this. Now 3/4 liter, that is equal to 500 ml plus 250 ml, that is nothing but 750 ml. Isn't it? Good. Now here also we will try to convert the given units. Okay. Now here, how many milliliters is 3 liters? Come on, tell me. How many milliliters? We are going to convert these liters into milliliters. How to convert? You know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Right? We know this. By using this, we can find out the how many milliliter we can find out is equal to 3 liters, isn't it? So 3 liters is equal to 1000 multiplied by 3. So we get 3000 milliliters. Yes, now we will write answer like this. Therefore 3 liters is equal to 3000 milliliters. Simple, right? Here, answer the following questions. See here, how many milliliter is 4 liters? Very simple. Same, we have to convert from liters to milliliters. And we know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Therefore, 4 liters is equal to 1000 into 4. That is nothing but 4000 milliliters. Right? Next one. How many milliliters is 1.5 liters? Yes, 1 liter and half liter. Very good. 1500 milliliters. Next one is, how many milliliters is 1.25 liters? 1 full and quarter. That is nothing but 1250 milliliters. Very nice. The last sum is, how many milliliters is 3.75 liters? Yes, we know 3 liters means 3000 milliliter, right? And 3/4, that is half plus quarter, that is equal to 3750 milliliters, isn't it? Fill in the blanks. Okay, here we will see some fill in the blanks. Please try to read this. See, dear children, here first one, dash times of 200 milliliters is 1 liter. Now we want to have 1 liter capacity. Okay, and we have 200 milliliters tool or measuring cylinder or measuring jar. Then how many times we have to use this? Then it will become equal to 1 liter. Yes, 200 one time, 200 two times. Yes, very good. 5 times we have to use this measuring jar to make 1 liter. Isn't it? Now we have the measuring jar of 50 milliliters and we want 1 liter. How many times we have to measure the 50 milliliter so that we will get 1 liter? How many times? 50 milliliter one time, 50 milliliter liter two times, means that became 100 milliliters. Yes, and we need 1000 milliliter. Very good. 50 to the 100. Correct. 50 20 za. Very nice. Means 20 times we have to measure this 50 milliliters. Then we get 1 liter. Now dash times of 500 milliliters is 1 liter. Very easy. 500 milliliter is nothing but half liter. Very good. 2 times. Here dash times of 100 milliliters is 1 liter. Yes, correct. 10 times of 100 milliliters is 1 liter. Now here, if 1 liter of petrol costs rupees 84. Petrol is in liquid, correct? So we go for volume. 1 liter of petrol costs rupees 84. How much do 2.5 liter cost? Here 1 liter of petrol costs rupees 84. It is given. Okay. Here what is asked? 2.5 liter cost. Now 1 liter 84. Second liter of petrol costs rupees 84. Okay, 2 liters it became. Now we need the cost of half liter. That is nothing but half of 84. That is 42. Yes, if we add these three answers, then we will get the total cost of 2.5 liter. Right? That is 84 plus 84 plus 42. That is nothing but rupees 210. Got this? Okay. Here Shruti brought a quarter kg of ginger. See, please remember this, quarter kg, 250 grams, okay, of ginger, half kg of onion and a quarter kg of chilies and a 3/4 kg of potatoes from the market. What was the total weight of her purchases? Yes, dear children, these exercise is at the end of this chapter. So it includes the length, about the mass and about the volume. Okay. Here we will make a table first. Kilograms, grams. Okay. What all she brought. And before that we will go through this. 1 kg means full 1 kg, that is 1000 gram. This is half kg means 500 gram. Okay, we will write each and everything in grams. See, a half kg onion, right? Quarter kg. What she brought? Chilies and ginger too. Means that is equal to 250 gram, right? And she brought 3/4 kg of potatoes. That is nothing but 750 gram. Okay, you have to remember this. Now we will fill this table by using this knowledge. Okay, by using this knowledge we will fill this table. Okay, first we will write ginger, how much? Quarter kg, that is 250 grams, right? Ginger. Half kg onion means 500 gram, right? Onion. Then quarter kg of chili, again 250 chilies. Then 3/4 kg of potatoes means 750 grams of potatoes. Now what to find out? What was the total weight of her purchases? Okay, we will add these four. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 0. 5 plus 5 plus 5, that is 15. We will write 5 here. 1 is carried over. Then 1 plus 2, that is 3, plus 5, that is 8, plus 2, that is 10, plus 7, that is 17. 7 we will write here. 1 is carried over. Same thing will come down here. So 1 kg 750 gram is the total weight of vegetables. Got this? Sonu went to his college on a motorcycle. When he started, the reading was 20,234 kilometer. Here, this reading was on bike. Okay. When he reached his college, the reading was 20,256 kilometer. How many kilometer did Sonu travel? Yes. What to do this? Which operation we have to follow? Subtraction. Yes, children, here we will make a table. Two columns, kilometer and meter. We know that the sum is subtraction. Correct? We have to follow subtraction. So we will write first this 20,000, that is 20 kilometer and 256 meter, minus 20 kilometer and 234 meters, that is earlier reading. Okay, when we minus this from this, we get the answer, that is nothing but the total kilometers that Sonu traveled, isn't it? Now we will go for this subtraction. 6 minus 4, that is 2. 5 minus 3, that is 2. 2 minus 2, that is 0. Here also 20 minus 20, that is 0. Means here we can write answer, Sonu traveled 22 kilometers in all. Correct? Sonu's college is 22 kilometers away from his house. Got this? Fill in the boxes. 10 centimeter is equal to dash millimeter. Come on, tell me now. 10 centimeter is equal to dash millimeter. Yes, very good. 100 millimeters. Next one. 1 meter is equal to dash centimeter. Please see this. Here meter, here centimeter. Yes, very good. 100 centimeter. While doing the conversion, you have to observe the units properly. Okay. Here 2 liters is equal to dash milliliters. 2 into 1000, that is 2000 milliliters. 3 kilometers is equal to dash meters. Yes, you know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 3 kilometer is equal to 3000 meters. 5 kilograms is equal to dash grams. Come on, tell me. Very good. 5000 grams. Right? Dear children, this is for your information that we have 5000 ml blood in our body. And come on, tell me, 5000 ml means how many liters? Yes, very good. 5 times 1000 ml is nothing but 5 liters. Okay, remember this. So, you have to drink water more. Got this? Thank you, dear children. Please go through the textbook and try to solve the sums from the textbook.
Thank you very much, students, for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new updated videos.